Alright, Blades. Welcome back to some Sinking City. As we are to continue our story from earlier today. And, who are you?
Just when I thought I'd actually get somewhere first for once.
Hello there, Mr. Reed. I didn't expect to see you here so soon.
Do we know each other?
Well, I must say, I'm a little hurt. The Yellow Kings know everything that goes on in this Borg. And that includes you.
I've seen some of your gang's handiwork before. What's your angle?
Us? Well, call us concerned citizens. And this is just the kind of situation we concern ourselves with. I believe you recently lost something important. We're here to make sure you get it back.
The seal.
Uh-huh. Gotta find it before you go complete cuckoo like all them chosen before you.
So what do you get out of this?
I just do what I'm told. And my boss was very clear about this.
Your boss? Who would that be?
Oh, don't you worry, sir. He'll find you when all is said and done.
What did you just say about the other Chosen?
All the Chosen go bonkers eventually. Whatever you're doing, you better step on it. You ain't safe. And from what I hear, it's been showing.
So, do we have a problem or not?
Not at all. You're here already. Do your thing. Just leave us be while we do ours. If Evernote Blackwood shows his face, we'll put him down for good this time. Don't you worry.
We've got your back, Mr. Reed.
Don't worry. We'll stand watch.
How old is this? Someone could have cleaned this up, right? Looks like everybody left mid-meeting.
To E. Blackwood. Mr. Blackwood, thank you for your generous donation. Every can of fish you have delivered to us will help. Per your request about the recent cases of matching hallucinations, our patient's privacy is paramount. But for a patron like you, some arrangements could be made. I will notify you when I manage to piece something together. I feel obligated to ask. However, what is your interest in this, Dr. Palmer?
I'm lucky you bastards left your research before you fled. All of the Chosen are in here.
Evernote Blackwood wants to free those cursed to carry the seed, whatever his reasons or methods may be. Let me do that. Chosen go mad. If I get rid of the seed soon, I will go... If I can't get rid of the seed soon, I will go completely mad. Like the rest of the Chosen. That is sadly true. Evernote was promised a great destiny. When denied it, he is obsessed with the idea of becoming the Chosen. There's no escaping my curse. Evernote Blackwood tried to develop a ritual to lift the curse from the Chosen, but all of his previous attempts killed the participant. It seems the curse is my burden, and mine alone. I need to get the seal back from Evernote.
Don't worry, we'll stand watch.
Oh man, basements in this game. Ancient prophecies. Since dark aeons before the age of man, Cathnar lies beneath the ground in that eldritch prison. But there are those who would free the daughter. If the dreamer's seed would only pass to her, each turn of the cycle, those carrying the seed are drawn to Cathnar. Driven by hideous visions, the seal of Cathnar will open the way. Many will try and perish. When the stars are right, and the dreamer stirs in his house, one will succeed. The daughter shall be freed, and from her swollen womb the dreamer shall spawn once more. The seal of Cathnar. No.
You are here, Mr. Reed. Just when I was starting to think I'd come on too strongly.
You have an odd way of making advances.
You're hardly the charmer yourself. I was hoping we could talk. It's the least you could do after bringing those gentlemen along.
You saved my life at the Temple of Dagon. Why?
Oh, could I not? I suspected that you too were chosen. As it turns out, I was right. We walk the same path, you and I. I extended only the courtesy of a fellow traveler. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's reassuring. Those gentlemen were here when I arrived. Tell me, what were they after?
They have been a nuisance, hounding me for some time. I don't know their leader, but whoever they are, they're determined.
And so you slaughtered them.
They wanted me dead. I retaliated. If I looked, Mr. Reed, would I not find your hands soiled the same way?
So you're here on some kind of, what, pilgrimage?
This is where my family once gathered, before descending into the depths, never to see the sun again. They left me here. Punishment for being a disappointment. Lacking the curse they wanted to exploit, as if that were all I was.
I was told the Chosen all go insane. Is it true?
All of them. No ordinary human can bear the curse, but I was destined to carry this burden, trained for it. It is mine alone, yet still I am denied it.
I can't let you have the seal.
Now, Charles, let's be civilized. By now you know enough to understand what this entails. I'll make you an offer. I have been groomed for this. I have waited my entire life for this. I am chosen. I am chosen! Let me free you from the burden.
Kill me, you mean? Yeah, I found your cozy little cemetery in the manor's cellar. All those satisfied customers.
Yes. There were some early complications with the ritual, but now Kutiganar itself will guide my hand.
You better start making sense, Blackwood.
I can extract the Dreamer's seed from you. I will bear this burden and carry it into the Stygian depths below the city. And you shall be free. Free to help me in this quest on an equal footing, or to flee the city with your sanity.
It can't be that easy.
None of it was easy. I have given everything I have. Everything to be here. I know this is my fate. Our fate. You can be saved. Mr. Reed, let me help. I beg you. This is not where your journey ends.
Might be my last chance I'm in. No way, I'm taking the seal. I need to think about it. I'm pretty positive we will die, so no way.
I've seen what happened to your other guinea pigs, and I'm not eager to join them. I'm leaving.
I can't let you do that, Charles. You had a choice, and you chose wrong. Death awaits any man who will stand between me and my destiny.
Yeah, that's what you do. Damn, he really just came in here and massacred the poor guys. Guess those guys should have been more worried about themselves. God. Alright. Vanderberg's address, Western Advent. Vinland Ave. Huh. Vinland Ave, south of University Street. So it's like right there. I like how ruthless of a killer this guy was, but it only took a bullet to put him down for good. So one thing that makes me laugh about that, it's like this guy was an unstoppable killing machine, and just one bullet, that's all it took. That's all I needed. But I get it, though. I mean, they're trying to keep some realism into it. Because if it was real life, that scenario would probably play it out differently than just point-blank shoot right into his head, you know? So definitely could see, like, where the video game could lack. In expressing that moment. Alright, so we go down Edmund. go... yeah. Sounds about right. Let's see, we took Evan. Go this way. There's just a little bit of nothing down here, huh? This drops just down. Oh, for crying out loud. You're gonna blow up. I swear these things blow up. I mean, I could be wrong, I guess, but... Almost forgot those guys can be invisible. And inventory. To say, for a pre-order weapon, it's actually probably the best pre-order weapon I've seen in a long time. Like, it's just so strong and so useful, it's crazy.
Precise strike. He died almost instantly.
Oh, hey, a camera.
One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
Ebran membership card. This card certifies that Ebran was a member in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club. He joined after the flood. That was all the evidence. Virtual log. Finding the cannery. Did. Was that for what I was doing? I don't feel like it was. I think that was just a side job. Oh man. It was a side job. That's kind of funny.
Sealed by the police. What could you in? The door won't budge. Guess I have to find another way in.
Surprised these guys were honestly out.
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad. The door won't budge. Won't budge.
I'll budge now. Deal with the devil. Done. So we're on case number 7, self-defense of the main story.
It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain. 3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death. 3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart.
Yeah, okay, that was
Quick
it.
death.
Damn. So much for this dude.
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other.
Jeez.
Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even, and added to an even makes it odd. Your humble servant, Theurgy of Math. Le Philosophe Inconu, selection of maxims and aphorisms. For this world is nothing. Year de la Lande, repercussions and reflections.
This must be like popular, like, titles from back in the day or something. I don't see how they would be relevant at this moment. Alright, my pals. Killer was blackmailed, obviously. Right.
38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
So 1, 2, 3. Or wait, no, that's 4. Oh, 3's over there.
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogn glui astor fatharanek ungibunma. Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode.
Well, that's clearly the last one.
Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah! Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
So this one is definitely
Step
first.
right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode. Can't you
Second.
see we are having a seance? Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police.
Stop right there. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
I won't go along with you. I didn't do it.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor? To what do I owe the pleasure?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
I must confess I'm, pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
The plot thickens. Investigate this. To whom it may concern, there's a conspiracy brewing in the city. It's the Fishmen. I know you couldn't confirm my previous reports, but this time is different. They are taking over. Their rancid underwater gold has been surfacing around the city. Soon they will have enough to buy out everybody. Your institution must investigate this. I took the initiative and performed a preliminary investigation. Yes, I know. I don't have a license, which is exactly why I need somebody who does. I am sending you the first batch of my notes. More notes will follow as I carry on with my research. The conspiracy is real. The Fishmen. The Fishmen. Regards, Sims. Look at that. I think that's our last side quest. So now we've got all our side quests queued on our character. So when we finally get around to doing that, pretty easily get them all done.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
The work of a private eye does occasionally require some lateral thinking, but it's all in service of law and order.
So you commit crimes to prevent crimes. Got it. The only mystery is why you haven't ended up here sooner. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail. Don't waste my time, newcomer.
Ooh, we got 2 points. And rifle. And bam. One more and we're done with Vigor. So we'll finish up Vigor. And then we'll finally hit the combat proficiency. And yeah. We'll see what we can do with these. Alright. So we're going to Carpenter Manor, which is just up the road. Let's do it. But yeah, it'll be nice once I get to the episode where I do all the side cases. Definitely nice to have them all. And I'll double check to make sure too that I ain't missing any. Unfortunately, I do not have the DLC for the game yet. I'm kind of holding off getting that just in case. In case if it gets on sale or something. Sometimes those things pop up on sales. Might be too surprised if closer we get to October we might see it pop there, but we'll see. We will see.
Don't you have work to do?
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two, just like the old days.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you on.
Yeah, that guy's still gruff as shit. His son's not here anymore. Wonder what happened to him.
How you doing, handsome?
Mr. Carpenter, glad to see you in good health.
Yeah, I'm glad too, kid. It was hard to make it here in one piece after all that turmoil. I never expected this from my own son.
I'm sorry for that.
Never mind. Nothing wine, women, and song can't fix. I'm still going strong, kid, if you know what I mean.
Thank you for bailing me out. Yeah, I am curious,
I didn't
actually.
see Graham here. What happened to him?
I had to ensure my own survival, kid. I don't think you want to know more than that.
I wanted to thank you for bailing me out of jail. That was very helpful.
Yeah, sure, kid. But you must understand that your freedom ain't yet insured. They still have a witness against you. Milton Pierce. I can make sure the police swallow whatever I
need evidence of my innocence.
Find the one to blame and let my taskmaster know. Old Brutus'll do the rest.
Who is this Milton Pierce?
Another rich rascal running for mayor. Nothing special. Just your typical Reed Heights scum.
Do you know where I can find him?
No idea, kid. From what I've seen in newspaper interviews, he's all over this town.
Thank you. I should go.
Wait a second, kid. Take this. It's a fine tool for sticky situations. Make good use of it.
Will do. Thanks.
Yeah. Watch yourself, kid.
Alright, we're going to the newspaper, right? Pretty clear to me, but let us go. Got the ammo upgrade just in time. I haven't even used the rifle yet. Might try it out. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Newspaper was down here. Yep, press continue. Alright, so yeah, Chronicle. Hopefully we can finish case number 7 here of the main story. Which would leave us on case number 8, which actually would put us in a good spot to stop the main story and do all the side cases next week. So see how it goes. Alright, so not that. Finding a witness. I don't think it'd be period. Definitely officials. This guy's running for mayor. Articles and interviews and Reed Heights. Reed Heights. Pierce's interview. Today our correspondent had the chance to roam the beautiful alleyways of eastern Reed Heights, all for the sake of interviewing one of the most promising political figures in Oakmont. Pierce's property, wow, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Haylog Street is definitely a grand sight, but Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us he is in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with community leaders. Sorry, I have like a fly annoying me over here. Alright. So now we got his location in Reed Heights. Reed Heights up here. East sits over here. Museum Avenue, huh? Right there. And between Communion Road and Haylog Street. Communion and Haylog, so it's somewhere in there. And unfortunately, I don't really have a fast travel for over here. Well, kind of. Just kind of. I will admit, fast traveling in this game almost improves this game too much. Just because of there's a lot of empty area in between all these locations. Alright. Wrong button. There we go. So we will go here. Go.
Please, help me out.
Right there.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally. He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
Note to Milton Pierce. Milton, my earnest friend, it's been a while since we last met, and I wish to remind you that my door is always open for you to pay me a visit. How about we finally hold that seance we've been talking about for so long? I expect to see you at the Crown Theater soon. Warmly yours, Johannes.
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
My fellow Oakmontiers, from this day forward, a new vision will guide our city. From this day forward, it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers, and Innsmouthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. We must protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the forces of nature. Let's make Oakmont great again. What? And new candidate for mayor. While Milton Pierce may not yet be fully fledged member of the Oakmont legislature, Legistrate. He has already proven his fitness for the role during his election campaign, not only in word, but also in deed. First, Mr. Pierce has prepared and put into operation a new water supply project for Oakmont. He is also actively engaged in greening of the city, planting trees in suburban areas, and proposing new park spaces for recreation and community events. You're from Argentina? Second, his campaign promises seems to have struck a chord with the public. Most notably, Pierce has advocated for the construction of a wall around Oakmont to prevent the influx of newcomers. Is it just hyperbole, or could Pierce really do it? We'll find out if or when he wins the election. Hi. Hi, LEC03, I think is how it's pronounced.
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
Leather for Thorngmonton, of course. Dear Mr. Pierce, despite all the differences we might have had in the past, I can't but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakmont needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect to possess the requisite financial means. Prerequisite? Yeah. Is that really how you spell that? Huh. But otherwise, you will have my full assistance. Respectfully, Robert Thorngmonton. Virgo planet? Oh, what? I don't think I understand. Virgo planet, huh?
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
What? Will you marry me? Why are you looking to get married? I already have a wife, for one. Letter from EOD. Uh-oh. Mr. Pierce, on behalf of our community, I want to express a huge gratitude for everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here show compassion to the Innsmouth dissidents, and you are a rare exception. Please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship and proof that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side will dare to harm you. Yours, Anna. Well, that's terrifying. Feng. My name is Feng. See, we already looked at that.
Someone got changed here in a hurry.
Of course there's a basement to this place. Yuchi. Tonto? What's a Tonto? Bye.
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors. Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
What am I missing here?
Someone got changed here in a hurry.
Yeah, I didn't get everything, but there's the Mind Palace. Killer was blackmailed, no alibi.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before. They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
A wine bottle?
Emptier than a banker's heart.
Really? That's all I was missing.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? Ah, where's my dang... Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
Dirty laundry. Oh. Alright, so blood splatter. Killer was. No, boy. The bloody clothes in Pierce's house can be used as evidence against him. Still, I'll need something more to accuse him. Alright, so we did that. Delete. Milton Pierce came home with his clothes stained with blood. He ordered his butler to take them to the laundry room downstairs and went to meet with potential voters at City Hall. So we're going to City Hall, huh? Fortunately, up here, I don't think there is much as for fast travel, but City Hall isn't that far. So, we'll just mark it, and we'll start running that way. I do apologize to chat. I'm not too sure who that was that came in there and was doing all their interesting conversation that they were having. Every once in a while you get those. Kind of weird. Get them on PSN as well, which is kind of funny to me.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me. Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
Why would I kill you instead? Oh man, I like that answer. No way.
I could just kill you, you know.
Great idea. Kill the only witness while being investigated for murder. I'm sure the police will understand.
That's reasonable. But you're assuming, after all I've seen and done in this damn place, I still listen to reason.
Threatening a mayoral candidate. You truly are a newcomer.
How could you propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk. Breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you. So, how's my dear mother doing?
Killer is blackmailed. Suspected Vanderberg is a newcomer. I learned that he married recently and was forced to commit the crime out of fear for his family. There should be a marriage license somewhere that may help me find him. Pierce the sellout.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
All right. So, actually, City Hall would be marriage licenses, wouldn't it? Pretty positive. Yeah, it would be. So, we're actually where we need to be. There we go. Looking for a newcomer. Citizens, for sure. Or actually, newcomers, huh? There is a newcomers tab. Registry. Legal documents, right? Because a marriage license. Location wouldn't matter, so after the flood. Marriage license. Hereby certify that Glenn Gordon Byers and Evelyn Catherine Lane, residing at the Revenue House on the corner of Powder House Street and Orchard Ave, Eastern Shells, were united in marriage in accordance with the license issued by the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. Numbered... Massachusetts, huh? That's where this is all at? Alright. So... House in Eastern Shells. It's down here. Corner of Powder House Street and Orchard Ave. So it's like right there. And we do have a fast travel to get there. I have to admit, the people in this city are all kinds of different colors of just bad people. 60%. Right there.
The door won't budge. Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, P.I. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions. Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family, my sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
Do you know who's responsible?
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe, but I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know, I swear.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right. So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell, yes. So what's your answer?
All right, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise.
There goes nothing, huh? It's a fair judgment. Next guy or not, Byers killed a man and must face the consequences for what he did. Victim, not a villain. Byers is just a poor victim who was forced to commit a crime against his will. That's actually sadly true. Byers don't look like Milton Pierce. All around jerk, Milton Pierce knows I did not murder Johannes Vanderberg. But for some reason, he set me up. Good citizen Pierce really believes he saw me at the crime scene. He mistook Glenn Byers' face. My own. Nah, he's an all-around jerk. I mean, come on. He even tried making you do a job.
What am I to do now?
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off, at least partially. So, the home of a suffragette, huh? Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
Michael's diary. Dear diary, Mom's got a new chic. Things seem to be pretty serious between them. Well, I hope this one won't make her cry like my father did. Glenn seemed to be a really nice guy. He showed me his collection of stamps and gave me this nice model car. Mom got married again. She looked so beautiful in her wedding dress and happy. A guy in a terrible yellow scarf came here last night. He was asking too many questions about Dad. Funny, I'm already calling him Dad. Anyway, I told him nothing and said to get lost. And today, writing ends.
Joy is really cute here. I wish I could hear her sing. This door will be hard to fix. Crepe silk and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood.
That's funny.
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor. And the rest of the assailants left with the hostages. How do I get into the room beneath us?
Why? The kitchen? It's locked.
Just give me the key.
Fine, fine. Take it.
I'll get going.
I like how you could be like, there's a body down there, or just be like, just give me the damn key already. Stop being a pain in my ass, dude. Of course, there's the basement. Oh god, where did you come from? Let's try the rifle for once. Oh man, that was intense.
Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him. That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition. Congratulations on your wedding, from Sister Peg.
So what, the monsters got to him and dragged him down? Let's craft for a moment. Resupply that. There we go.
Let's see what he's got in here.
Torn bit of map. In the bag of a dead gang member, I found a piece of a map for the southern part of Salvation Harbor, one of the houses on Eel Street, north of the intersection with Skipper Road, is marked with a red circle.
Now that sends shivers down the spine. Now that sends shivers down the spine.
Probably go talk to him again.
What am I to do now?
Oh.
Help me! Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him.
Huh. Sometimes trying to find all the evidence is a pain in the ass. Oh well, we know where we need to go. That's all that matters. Alright. Wait, what?
Now that sends shivers down the spine.
It like acted as if that was like a quest thing, so I was like, what? Nobody knew that. Anyway. So Salvation Harbor, South. Ooh, excuse me. North intersection of Skipper Road and Eel Street. So here's Eel Street. So like up in there. Got fast travel, so
Hey, knock it off!
Quit staring, newcomer. Get the druck out of here, newcomer. Get the druck staring, newcomer. Get the druck out of here.
ooh, shotgun bullets.
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set them free.
Billy, I want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
For the last time, move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. It. Bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
Oh, that was close. Whoop. Okay. That was definitely too close. Alright. Aggravated by EOD. Barry Morgan, fisherman disturbed by Innsmouther catching all the fish. Daughter raped and killed. Guilt of EOD members unproven. Injured in a fight with Innsmouth. Jeez, just a list of aggravated assaults. You know, that smells of fish. I got it, Billy. We'll make sure no one from the expedition gets back to shore. If anyone slips through, I've got just the guy to handle it. Goes by the name of Lewis Flynn. Very obedient, will do anything he is told to. Provide him with the detailed instructions. Yours, A. Sketchy notes. Of the Fungan Mothers, young things to be told to Graham of their intellectual abilities, similar to those of a 3-year-old child, but will continue to evolve mentally. Will perform simple orders immediately after brought to life. Understanding of complex sentences will come later. Of nutrition, though expendable, they are living beings and require chemicals to sustain optimal level of functioning. Give potassium and cod liver oil. It's good for their tissues. Will ask for sugar. Do not give. General care not to expose to direct sunlight right after birth. Their fibers are not yet firm and may decompose easily. On reviving the long dead, steps to return spirits of the long dead ones to corporeal life. Essential salts. Copy the formulae from the Borealis Grimoire. Per Adone invocation should be recited for several hours. Search for exact wording through the works of Peter Del Apano. Great invocation of... Okay, it's just gibberish after a while. A map and accompanies piece of paper. Coordinates.
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map. What the hell?
Oh, it
Everything
is, huh?
I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Carefully fold letter. Your proposal proved too tempting to resist. I will tell the police whatever you need. Though, in return, I will require some assistance on my election campaign. Sincerely, MP. Jeez. So, we just walked into, like, one hell of a conspiracy going on. That is definitely crazy.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye. Your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Have you come to save us? Have you come to save us?
Thank you for saving us, sir.
Alright, I guess now we go back to... there, yeah.
Staring, newcomer. Get the drop out. Quit staring. Get the drop out.
That's good. He's all glitched to the floor. Ow! Did you just shoot me?
Quit staring, newcomer. Get the drop out.
Just stay in your floor, okay? Oh, that's what makes me laugh about this game. It has so many bugs. So many. It is enjoyable, but after a while, you're like... come on now. It's been out for a bit. Patch it up. Patch this game up. Sadly, probably gonna beat it, though, before we ever get an actual, like, patching update for this game. I have a feeling that's gonna happen. So I might as well talk about it, since it's my next episode coming up. Fate to Silence usually is what I would lead into for my next 2-hour episode. But unfortunately, my wife needs me, so I'm gonna have to cancel that episode. So to my left. So this might be it today. And for those that enjoy Fate to Silence, you might just have to keep your eyes open to see if I do a video today. But there's a good chance that I'm not going to get to it, unfortunately. So Figured I'd just add that tidbit before we get any further.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
What am I to do now?
Killer was blackmailed. Danger. Now that Byers doesn't have to worry about his wife and son, he will confess that he killed Vandenberg. The gun. Justice. Byers' gun was the murder weapon. It directly implicates him in the crime. Malice. Whoever is found with the gun will be implicated in the murder. It could be planted to frame someone else. Honestly, I kind of want to go frame someone else. Byers is an innocent man, so I'm down with that option. Frame Milton Pierce. Yeah. Milton Pierce tried to frame me, so I'm returning the favor. If I plant the gun among his bloody clothes and take a picture, Mr. Carpenter should consider it sufficient evidence against him. I am so down. So down with that. So I have to go up there. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the Melton guy anyway. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't really want to skip out to Fade to Silence. So there is a good chance that I will do a video today if I have the time. But if I just don't, I do apologize. Because we are getting further in that series, and honestly approaching the end pretty quick with it. So I'm interested to keep pushing it forward, but yeah, fortunately she needs me to help her with something, and she can't do it, so I have to do it. That'll be right after this video, honestly. But definitely glad I got some more of the Sinking City done. It looks like I am going to leave off exactly where I want to be, which is actually pretty amazing. So,
hey, knock it off.
Because what we'll do next time we play is probably the side cases. We won't do anything else. There won't be any need to be honest. Because we'll be on the 8th case in the main story, and there's only 9 cases to the main story. So we'll be so close to finishing this game. It'd be kind of ridiculous. Out of my way. All evidence collected. Now, we go down there. But yeah, pretty happy. Honestly, didn't expect to get this far in these 2 episodes. Actually kind of shocked on how fast I did these missions, but at the same time, kind of glad. So with that in mind, yeah, probably expect the next week's episodes to be our side cases. And imagine the side cases should be quite a lot, actually. To the point where we might have 2 weeks in a row of just side cases. Which I'll look here in a minute to kind of assess, but... yeah, it'll be definitely nice, because we'll have... next week, and then honestly, for how fast these cases go, I would imagine I could probably beat this game main story-wise, like one more Horror Wednesday, because it looks like it takes about 1 episode to get through a case, at least.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Bye.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
So I noticed that we could still technically go kill his mother, but honestly, the dude's mess. Like, I'm not gonna go kill a poor old lady. I know it's a trophy too, technically. Probably what I'll do too before I start my episode next week for the side cases is I'll map them all out too. So that way I have them preset for when I stream it. So that way, You're not sitting for that boring part where I'm like trying to figure out where the hell all these go and.
Hey, knock it off!
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Canning factory murder. The Blackwood Marsh canning factory was last night the site of some sad and unusual events. Neighbors reported shooting, screaming, and the sounds of a struggle coming from inside the factory. On arrival to the scene, police discovered the dead body of Eberno Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grand family. He had been severely wounded and was clearly the subject of a most violent attack. Though no trace of the criminal has been found, the case remains under investigation by Oakmont police. Carpenter hair dead. Misfortune has struck the Carpenter household. Graham Carpenter, son of the Grand family's head, Brutus, has been found dead in his room. Doctors suggested death was the result of food poisoning and have pointed the finger at bad fish as the cause. Carpenter Sr. cremated his son with all due honors and immediately returned to active participation in city life after a long vacation. I do not have time to mourn, he told our reporter. I have more important things to do. I wasn't done reading. There's something. Ew. Maybe you should have kept your mask on. EOD is poisoning people. Recently, doctors have reported numerous cases of fatal food poisoning among those who receive fish from the organization known as the EOD. What is the reason for their deaths, and what would the EOD stand to gain from them? These questions remain unanswered, but perhaps the famously charitable organization is not that charitable after all. In any case, we highly advise our readers to stay away from EOD members and to refuse any gifts from them, especially food. The cost of free fish might be your life. Harriet Doe missing. Well-known scientist Harriet Doe has gone missing. The professor of archaeology at Oakmont University has not been seen for days, and friends and colleagues suspect the worst. My men searched the entire city, confesses Oakmont Police Captain Caleb Lyons. Sadly, we have every reason to assume that she is no longer among the living. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of Professor Harriet Doe is kindly requested to contact the police or the Oakmont Chronicle office. In memoriam. Today, we all are shaken by the tragic death of the promising researchers who went to study the depths of the sea, but were doomed to never return. The city mourns the loss of those brilliant minds who laid down their lives for the sake of science. The names of the expedition members will be engraved on a memorial established at Oakmont University. I have to admit, like, reading those, you kind of realize how much death, like, we've chose. It's pretty bad, actually. Like, too much death. And then we did get new outfits. So we got the wind coat, got the gangster. We've been wearing day wear. Plague Doctor. I wouldn't mind getting the Master Sleuth eventually. Man of Science. Try the wind coat for a bit. Alright.
How? How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week. Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
He's committed plenty more crimes. Maybe I was wrong.
He testified against me, and conspired to have his mother killed.
Indeed. His corruption was common knowledge, yet you were the only one who acted upon it. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
No more riddles, Johannes. If you need something from me, talk.
I am. You're just not listening. You have a great destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them, and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. You're monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What ending do I want to go for here? Yeah, you make a good point.
When you put it like that, I think I agree.
Splendid. The puppet is finally cutting his strings. Fear not. I'll be by your side all the way. There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Katiganar. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
Seriously. All that, and you don't even know how to find Katiganar?
If I knew that, would I be working with a private eye?
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste. We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Oh, I can't shoot him.
We'll meet again, Mr.
Damn, I was gonna shoot him. Alright, Blades. Well, with that, it looks like we are done for today. That should be pretty much the end of Self-Defense. It looks like Self-Defense is definitely one of the more longer storylines.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Yeah, in fact, it's finished right there. And Fleeing Phoenix, which is case number 8. So we're exactly where we wanted to be, which I'm pretty happy with. Oh, man. So, side cases. Let's look. I have to go to all those investigations. Looks like simple finding jobs. Rest in peace. We did a little bit of extra hours. Looks like we actually did a portion of it on accident. Sign reading. It looks like we should be able to plow through these at a reasonable pace. This one, though. This one looks like it'll be a big one. All that glitters. Yeah. So, yeah, next episode we will start plugging away at these. And we'll slowly get rid of them since we're actually at the very end of the story for sure. I mean, case number 8, yeah. I don't think it'll be long at all for the Fleeing Phoenix. But yeah, unfortunately that will be it today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. So see you later.